All right, so we have the game parts here. We have marker, colored pencil, and paint, palette, water. A lot of stuff to remember. Brushes, check, check, check. My paper, which I just remembered, I should write my name on it because sometimes you don't remember what it looks like. Murray. And normally I would do this with a pencil, like a regular pencil, but okay. So first thing I need to do is turn over one of these. So that tells me I'm going to make my element that I choose from here. He's right. I forgot something. All right, I'm going to choose this. This is, I get to choose all those reds. And I have, this is line. That's the type of line I'm making. And I'm making it roughly in that shape. Now, what am I missing? What media am I using? Am I going to, so I have to go here. Draw. Okay, so draw is this or this. And I think I'll choose the, it's kind of funny because I had this already for my name, isn't it? Now, it is sort of a coral, isn't it? It's like a reddish. I'm going to choose a couple of reds. They don't have to match perfectly. Notice that this, I'm choosing the pink. That's a red too. You got a pinkish. Ah, thank you. I could even go this one. So I'm going to play with all of my reds. And I'm going to do it like this on my big paper. Does that make sense, Chris? Does that make sense, Tenley? Sometimes I check my memory. All right, you don't have to do this. I'm just doing it for like, so roughly that's where I'm working. See? Or I could do it like this if I wanted to. You know, I could hold my paper this way, and I could say I'm going to use this corner. Does that make sense so far? Did I confuse everybody? And I'm using this, is the one I drew. It's sort of like, it's the card I drew, pardon the pun. Sort of like, well, how would you describe that line?
Trees.
Trees?
Like weeds.
Plants.
Plants? Anybody else have a descriptive word?
Like arrows.
A bouquet.
Arrows? So, like these?
Like, you know, like the back of,
Birds.
like an arrow? Like
Yeah.
the back of a bow and arrow, like that?
Yes, all different ways of describing that visual image. But they're going from large to small, and they're going, so let me just go. Let me do that. And let me think about, I could go in all different directions. And I'm not, I could go this way. Even though on the card, most of them are going in one direction. One direction. I always think of that band. But you guys thought maybe it's not as popular as it was. Does anybody know that band, One Direction?
Me.
You do? So you see how I'm trying to fill it in? I'm trying to, this is just giving me something to go on to start. That one I started working small to large. And I'm really trying to just fill it in. One more. Is it okay if I overlap? Sure, why not? And then I can, maybe I'll thicken some of those lines. Just for, I don't know, because I can.
For the fun of it?
Yeah, for the fun of it. And because I think it would look better. Because I'm making a decision here, kind of on the fly, that wasn't expected, but hey, I think I need a little thick here. See, artists do that all the time. They just look at it and they go, I think I could do something right here. Yeah, that feels good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, you know. So that's that. Let's go round two. Put this one back. let's see, this one is kind, ooh, that's a weird. So I'm gonna go, and this time I'm gonna draw paint. Good, I'm glad I got a different one. And this time I'm gonna purple. So this is where the palette comes in. We're not gonna get to finish this, but we'll start with this tomorrow, so you got an idea. So, I got purple. Notice I'm making it on my tray so that I have my own supply. And what's the element? Okay. What do you call those things?
The castle wall.
A castle wall. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Blocks.
Blocks, bricks, but I'm trying to kind of make it like that. I need a little more.
Maybe a belt,
A belt. Yes.
like if you were holding something, like those pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
I like the castle wall best because I like castles. I'm into castles. So I'm going to do a little variation of that into almost like a stair. I think I got a little, and I'm making my purple darks and lights. So they're not all light. Some of them are going to be straight from there. And this time I'm going to go right over, because I know that I can overlap this here. And maybe I don't go, maybe I take some of this purple. Maybe I go more wide. So you can vary. It gives you a starting point, the card. You know? And I'm overlapping. Now, my paint is a little dry, and it looks like it's mixing a little bit. But, do you get the idea?
Yeah.
You do? Good. All right, so let's try to see how much, maybe we'll be able to do 2. And if it's a little bit wet, this is when we're gonna bring it over to the drying rack. And if you, there, boom, tomorrow it'll be there. So, everybody needs a palette, everybody needs a piece of paper. So why don't we start with that and a brush. Everybody come and get a palette, a brush, and a piece of paper.